Are you tired of your makeup melting halfway through the day? And unlike most celebrities, you don't have a glam squad following you around to make sure your makeup stays flawless. Today, I'm featuring my favorite touch-up products that I'm consistently reaching for, whether I'm working with an on-camera talent, one of my brides, or myself. Hi, I'm Jeannie. I've been a pro makeup artist for over 12 years, working with all ages and skin types. I have tested countless touch-up products over the years, tailoring them to specific clients and finding what works best. These products are all varying price points, but the one thing they do have in common is that they're easy to use and easy to apply. I hope my face is oily enough to demonstrate this. I don't get particularly oily because I am more on the drier side. I also live in Los Angeles and it's technically a desert, so my skin is very dry. But I tried to use some makeup and a little bit of oil on my face just to kind of exacerbate what it would look like if I needed to actually do a really big touch up. So you can see I'm a little shiny right in the middle of my face, on my chin, and a little on my forehead. And I'll demonstrate the products that way. First up, we have a tried and true classic, the Powder Puff. Now with this, obviously you can put it into powder, you can use it to touch up, but I like to use it in a little bit of a different way because that ensures that it doesn't disturb the makeup and picks up oil where you want it to. Cue up blotting papers. I got these at Nigel's. They're from a brand called Callus. You can use any blotting papers. I particularly like this brand because of the texture of the blotting paper. I find that it's really good at picking up oil and not removing a lot of the makeup. Of course, you can always use a powder puff with a little bit of powder, but I find when you keep pressing powder onto the face with a puff, it tends to build up and it creates texture on the skin and it doesn't look good. So I have my blotting sheet. I'm just gonna wrap it around like this, particularly using the end of the puff right here. And I'm gonna roll and press very gently. It did pick up a little bit of makeup. That's inevitable when it comes to blotting papers, but it's very, very minimal. I like it that you can get in the little nooks and crannies of the face where oil may have built up. It's especially good for on-camera talent. Now, the next product was actually recommended to me by my friend Jillian Gregory. She works with Erin Andrews on Fox Sports, and I asked her if there was anything that she recommended that she liked to use, especially on, all those HD cameras. It's all 4K. There's no room for error, so you want something that's going to be undetectable, but still give you the result that you want. She recommended this. It's the Nudestix Blot and Blur Matte Primer Stick. So yes, you can use it as a primer, but you can also use it for touch-ups. It's pretty ingenious. It just kind of gives you that matte finish. You can apply it directly from the applicator if it's yours, or I'll even take my finger and just kind of go in and dab where I need. If the talent is okay with me using my fingers, a lot of times they don't want you to touch their face, so I always have sponges available just in case. The beautiful thing about this product is that it's almost a double duty product in the sense that it will not only matte out the skin, but it will give you that blurred filtered effect, which is super gorgeous and undetectable even to the naked eye. It's perfect for on the go because you can throw it in your bag. I have it in my set bag, and it also helps to control oil without adding any extra layers onto the skin. So I'm going to demonstrate it straight from the tube just because I want to show how you would apply it if it were your own. So you just kind of lightly apply it where you need it and then tap in. I'm going to take it down my little smile line right there. I'm going to take it on this side too. I'm not using a lot. You will get a little bit of transfer from your makeup. Don't worry about that. Just don't press really hard. You don't have to press hard anyway. And then use your finger, just kind of tap it in to settle it into the face. I'm going to do my nose too. So I'm just going to take it on my finger and tap it in. Whoa, look at that. You see how that just mattified my nose down? And then up in between my brows. I love this product so much because it feels weightless. It doesn't add any extra texture, so you can continue to touch up with it throughout the day and it won't build up or get weird. I pair it sometimes with my favorite pressed powder. I use them in tandem with each other and it just creates a beautiful, beautiful finish. I had also been searching for a replacement for my Mally Face Defender, which is very similar in texture. Sorry, it's very well loved, but it's a silicone-based product and it's really amazing. But it isn't sold on Amazon anymore. You can't get it at Ulta. Mally used to be sold at Ulta, but it's not anymore. And if you go onto her website, it's just sold out. It's been sold out forever, and I don't know if they're ever going to bring it back. And I knew I had to find a replacement for it. This is the closest thing that I have found. I love this just as much as I love this. This one definitely fills that void, and it's great because, again, you can throw it in your bag and you don't have to worry about carrying a powder. Speaking of powder, I would be leaving out a major essential if I didn't speak about it in terms of touch-ups. However, powder can be tricky. You want something that controls shine without making your makeup look heavy or cakey. I've had this powder in my kit ever since I started doing makeup professionally, and it's never left my kit since. And every time I run out of it and I forget to buy it, I'm on set and I wish I had it. And that's how I know that it's a staple in my makeup kit for a reason, and I should always have it because I can always rely on it. It's the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder, and it does exactly that. It will absorb the oil on the skin, but it won't grab onto any texture and it won't get cakey or weird. It's pretty much invisible on the skin, and it's perfect for absorbing oil, but it's not flat, it's not super matte, it doesn't just blank out the face. This is also a pro kit must-have because I can use it on all skin tones. It's clear on all skin tones, and it cuts oil without leaving any kind of a white or gray cast on the skin, which a lot of times can happen, especially if you're working with deeper skin tones. Sometimes you need just a little bit more than oil control. You need an actual refresh, a refresh to the face, a refresh to the skin. This next product that I'm going to talk about is a bit of a cult favorite. I know pros that love it, I know consumers that love it, and they love it for a good reason because it's a great product, and it's actually a hydrating pressed powder. I don't know too much about it, I just know that it works, and I've carried it in my pro kit, and I will always carry it in my pro kit as long as they don't change the formula. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Setting Powder, the Airbrush Flawless Finish. I could not say that to save my life. Now, I usually recommend invisible or translucent powders for touch-ups because they don't leave any extra pigment on the skin and they don't build up on the skin. This one is very unique in the sense that you can use it pretty continuously and it doesn't build up on the skin. It will add a little bit of pigment, but mostly what it will do is it will kill shine and it will give you that airbrushed flawless finish, like the name. I wouldn't use it for constant touch-ups like if I was with an on-camera talent, but it's great for bringing your makeup back to life if it's starting to break down. It adds just the right amount of pigment to smooth and correct, and I love using it alongside something like the Nude Sticks or even the Black Opal. They work very well together. Like I said, this is more of a refresh if the makeup is breaking down. These are more for touch-ups, for mattifying the skin and killing shine. So these are my holy grail products for touch-ups that I swear by and I love. I've tested them countless times and they continue to perform for me and my clients, and they really do help keep makeup looking flawless all day. I'm curious if any of you have used these silicone-based products or if you've used something similar that you really love. If you have, please let me know. I'm always testing, I'm always looking for something else to add to my kit that can help me be better at my job and help me create a more beautiful result. My set bag is very involved and very curated, but I would be more than willing to add something if it was that good. For more tips on how to help your makeup look flawless and prevent creasing, please check out my video right here. Don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe for more pro makeup content from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.